Hey YouTube. Hi guys. I'm Michaela Pink and I am back with another video. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Hey, hey, hey. I'm back. I'm back. Michaela Pink is back. Let me just put that I am live right now and we will get started. How is everybody doing? How's everybody doing today? I hope we are well. Shake the room, Pastor. Okay. Okay, is she shaking the room? Is she? Hi. Hey, shoulders. I had to hit them with the shoulders today. I had to 1-2 punch them. It's okay. Just one time, just a little something to wet your whistle, if you will. Welcome back, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Michaela Pink, and this is The Audacity of a Woman. The Audacity of a Woman. And I'm about to freaking disregard that. Just disregard that. We'll look on this side. The Audacity of a Woman. Today's topic is motivated by femininity. Today's topic is a topic that we have discussed before, like always, because I've done 300 videos at this point. So we've covered a lot of different topics. We have, hey Alanya, welcome. We have covered this, but I wanted to kind of go over this because I feel like it's important to understand audacity and put it in perspective where it's not necessarily seen as a bad thing, but that it is seen for what it is. So let's look to, of course, like I always do, the definition of audacity. What is audacity and how can we use this to our advantage? Excuse me if you hear the children in the background. We are quarantined right now. Hopefully by the time some of you view this, we will be done with all this quarantine stuff, but if not, you know, hey, that's why you hear children in the background screaming. I'm not neglectful, they just can't go anywhere. So welcome you guys. Don't forget to like the video as you come in. So let's define audacity. Audacity is a willingness to take bold risks, or it can be rude or disrespectful behavior, impudence, right? So a lot of times when we think of audacity, we think of it as rude behavior. How did the nerve? How does she have, she's insolent, and what's another word? Presumptuous, and she assumes that everybody is should just put up with this just because, right? A lot of women have this sort of brass personality. A lot of women have this air, this way about them, this boldness, and this is how it's used a lot of times. It is only used, I've only heard it used in the negative way. And yes, you know, some women do have audacity. Some, you know, like we talked about the other day, a broke man is the same as an ugly woman. We spoke about that. And sometimes women who are not as attractive have very high standards. And as we spoke about the other day, sometimes this kind of goes against what is, what should be. Sometimes this goes against what should be because, not what should be, but against what everybody says is acceptable. Because if you look this way, you shouldn't have the audacity to have expectations the way that you do. And so we spoke about that the other day. But I feel like in your life, you should have some audacity. You should have some boldness. You should have some a way about you. Oh, thank you, Double R. Thank you, Double R. She says, your face is beat, honey. I just had to say that. Well, thank you. Thank you for that. Thanks for that. Some women should have audacity. A lot of women feel like there's such a negative connotation behind the word audacity that I shouldn't have this perspective on my life. And so today we're going to talk about how you should. Audacity. You should have audacity to dream bigger than what you've ever seen, right? You should have the audacity to feel more than you've ever felt. You should have the audacity to reach higher than you've ever reached. You should have the audacity to make moves that you never would have thought you should make. Why? Because sometimes that's what it takes. Sometimes it takes audacity to pull yourself out of certain circumstances. It takes audacity to go against the grain and to go with the unfamiliar and to be places that they never said you would be and to feel things and to, use your intuition. It takes audacity to be that way. It takes audacity to learn that sex appeal is much more powerful than your brain. It takes audacity to say that, but it takes audacity to walk in that. If I stood up right now, y'all think y'all shook now. Baby, if I stand up, someone will say the audacity of her to just show up on the internet with no bra on. Oh my God, the audacity. The audacity of her to be this way or that way. Somebody would say it. But I recognized very, 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 very early on that if I used what was God given to me, a face, hair doing abilities, makeup doing abilities, if I used what I was blessed with, it might help me just a little bit. Might give me a little bit of an edge. Might push some things along that normally wouldn't be pushed, right? So audacity is what has brought us here today. I feel like every woman should have boldness about her. The piece that I love about audacity is the boldness. We should all be bold enough to be as beautiful and as strong and as capable as we can possibly be. It is very bold of me to get on the internet and say, if you are beautiful, you can use men for money. The audacity. How can you just assume that because you're beautiful, you can get money from men? Well, it's not an assumption. It's a pure 100% fact that if you are beautiful, you can literally move mountains with your beauty. But what makes it audacious is the fact that I can say that. What makes it audacious is that, I was looking pretty basic about 20 minutes ago. 20 minutes, this was not complete, this wasn't done. I was looking like that 20 minutes ago. But you slap on a wig and you put on some little lip and a gloss and show these shoulders, glisten on them, a whole new woman. That's audacity, because I literally could have just slicked my hair back in a bun and been through with it. I literally could have just came with the way my hair was under this wig cap and been done. But that wouldn't take this message or this platform to the next level, right? I could have come on without lashes. Very good, Miss MB. Could have came on without lashes. And I would have still been cute. But would it have been the same as it is now? No, it would not. So you need a little audacity. If you take a look at this thumbnail, the audacity to just plaster your boobs all over the internet for the world to see. Yep, got a whole lot of audacity to do that. But guess what? I love them and they love me. Molly and Mindy are some true riders. Molly and Mindy gonna be here as long as the internet is here. So you know what? Yeah, I have the audacity to put them on the internet. Why not? Why not? I have the audacity to talk about subjects that most people won't talk about. I have the audacity to stay in my lane and be in my lane. I don't necessarily worry about what this one is doing and that one is doing. I don't. I have the audacity to tell somebody, don't bring your drama, your mess, your headache, your any of that into my life. That takes audacity, because a normal, regular, everyday person doesn't have audacity. They don't. They want to do what looks good. They want to do what feels good. They want to do what makes everyone else comfortable. But it takes audacity to walk into a room and shut it down. That takes audacity. It takes audacity to put on a blonde wig when you know your hair is not blonde. Put on, colored contacts when you know this whole thing is fake. But it takes audacity to walk up to somebody like, this is clearly, authentically me. Yes, audacity, okay? It takes audacity. But that's what you need. Y'all, everybody wants to be in a relationship where you can fly to the moon, where you don't have to worry about living in an apartment, where you don't have to worry about being subject to someone else, where you don't have to worry about, is he cheating? Is he, gonna leave me? It takes audacity to know that I am good enough just the way that I am. It doesn't matter if he like me, if she like me, we're gonna all be in this thing together. But at the end of the day, I still have me. I still have me. If he leave, I'm gonna be all right. If they leave, I'm gonna be all right. That takes audacity. So that's how you can use audacity in a positive way, right? You use audacity to motivate yourself. You use audacity to be fully who you are supposed to be, right? Right. A lot of times though, having audacity or being audacious can work against you. And I say that because a lot of women have this sense of entitlement, right? I'm a woman. I got the JJ. I'm not bringing nothing to the table. Well, let me tell you something. You can say that, but your actions are going to show different. You can say a whole bunch of stuff. You can doctor up a bunch of stuff. You can make stuff look a certain way. You can hide stuff, neglect to say certain things, beat around the bush, all you want to. But in reality, what you are attracting to you and what you are entertaining will show whether or not that audaciousness is genuine. Give you an example. I am 300 pounds, okay? Face just like this, but I got 150 more pounds, 150, 60, 80 more pounds, just whatever, round figure, added on to this right here. It would be audacious of me to be like, you know what, I'm cute. Not to say you're not cute, but I know a man he better love me. He better be, with me to the end, and he better be glad I'm with him, and he better come pay all my bills, and he better not never leave me. That's audacious. That's very audacious. Because if I'm wealthy, that means that I can get any woman I want. Any woman I want. And I don't have to worry about this woman over here, little Miss 14 Twinkies in a day. I don't have to worry about you. I don't have to put up with anything, because money in a man's world equals entitlement. So since money equals entitlement, I can do what I want to do. In a woman's world, beauty equals entitlement. So in order to be audacious, you have to be, is it status quo? I wouldn't say status quo. Is it, I would say that in order to have audacity, in order to be audacious as a woman, your beauty needs to be across the board. You have to be supremely. If everybody thinks you're beautiful, there you go. So some of us don't have these benefits, and it just is what it is. Am I saying that because I feel like, oh, I'm so beautiful and I'm so much more, beautiful than everybody? No, but it just is what it is. Lizzo cannot be in the same pool with J-Lo. Lizzo, J-Lo. Two different situations, right? How can Lizzo have the audacity to have the expectations that J-Lo does? Should she? Yes. Should she have that ability to? Yes. Why does everybody, why is everybody so hard on her? And, it should be the same across the board. Women are all beautiful and we all bring something to the table. You're worthy because you're a woman and all of that. I get it. That's the way that it should be 100% of the time. It is. But some of us can't play in the same pools as others of us. I can't play in the same pool as J-Lo. None of us can. Nobody watching me right now can play in the same pool as J-Lo. It just is what it is. She's already got money. She's already famous. With money and fame comes power. So men are naturally going to be drawn to her, and we would have no prayer in hell, basically, right? So you have to keep it in perspective, But here's the key, though. Here is the key. Your world doesn't look like my world. My world doesn't look like J-Lo's world. Your world doesn't look like your neighbor's world. Everybody is living in their own little world. So in my world, I am you hear me? Do you hear me? In my world, there is nothing, nobody, no person, no animal, no situation, no nothing that is better than me. Because what do we say on this channel? I'm better than you. Just simple as that. I'm better than you. So since that's the case, I know that I don't have to look at what J-Lo has, right? I don't have to look at what Lizzo has. I don't have to look at what y'all have or what the next person has or what the next person has, because in my world, that's it. So like I said before on this channel, there's no need to compete. There's no need to compete because in my world, I'm already number one. There's no need to be, other than number one. There's no need to try to figure out or understand or hope and wish and long for the day. And when we get outside and when we do this and when we do that, it's going to be different. There's no need for all of that because in my world, I'm it. I have the audacity to say that in my world. So you have to really be so self-centered and so not reliant, but self-absorbed in a way to feel like, to have self-esteem in a way. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. We should compete with ourselves to look better. Yes, because to me, I'm my own template, right? I'm my own template. I don't judge my beauty based on the next person. I don't judge her beauty based on mine. I don't make comparisons because there is no comparison. If, I've been compared to a lot of people. But in my world, I am the incomparable Michaela Pink, right? And I can say that with audaciousness because I know it's the truth. If I know it's the truth, it's going to translate to you all. You all will feel that. If I tell you, there's nobody better than me. I don't care who, what, whatever. Y'all don't have no choice but to believe it. You have no choice but to believe it. And this is why I don't care how people feel about me or don't like me or care what people have to say about what I do because it's my world. Yes, you know what? I'm glad you said that, Miss Dina, because yes, that's true. That is true. That is how we should feel. But if we didn't care about what people thought about us, nobody would wear makeup. Nobody would do their hair. Nobody would do lashes. I wouldn't go the extra mile just to come on YouTube and knowing nobody's going to see this look. I am beat to the heaven, baby. I am beat to heaven with this look. If I didn't care what people thought about me, I would not take the time to do my hair. I wouldn't take the time to do any of that. I would just be like, oh, whatever. So we care to a certain extent, because if you don't care, then you're not going to win. The people and the women who don't care are the women who are losing. I certainly care what other people say about me, because I care in the fact that, okay, if I'm not going to do things that I know are going against the grain. I'm never going to do things that go against the grain, because I know if I do that, if the people that don't care, well, y'all walking around like somebody said yesterday on the video, why y'all want to walk around here looking like Black Panther? You know, y'all want to look like you walked right out of Wakanda. And there's nothing wrong with that, but is that the status quo? You know, is it? So yes, I don't really care about what people say, but I care to the degree that I'm not going to necessarily go against the grain, because then that's going to cause, you know, pain for myself. So it is what it is. You have to do what makes sense. You have to do what makes sense. So like somebody, okay, on, I think it was a live video I had or something like that. Somebody asked me, I'll come back to your question, Miss Maya. Somebody asked me, I'm in a job where, you know, there's a bunch of women. No, it was another video, a couple videos ago. I'm in a job with a bunch of women, and, you know, I dress up and they all hate me. I look so beautiful, you know, and I walk in the room and they all hate my guts. What can I do? Right? Because she cared. She wanted people to like her. She wanted her environment to be fruitful and pleasing. So I said, don't do that. Don't go against the grain that way. If everybody at your job is basic, unfortunately, baby, you might have to be basic for a little bit. You might have to tone it down a little bit, because you don't want to make yourself so alienated from everybody that nobody likes you. So you have to have a strategy, even with your audacity, if that makes sense. That was a good little word. Yes, it is about balance for sure. Sorry. So, hey, Michaela, do you feel like the grain itself changes from situation to situation? If so, how? Yes, it does, because I can go like, if, okay, let's take my natural hair, Michaela Pink's natural hair. Scroll back a couple videos and you'll see it. My natural hair is black and super duper curly, really, really, really tight curls, right? I got a little baby afro, right? So in the Black community, I am told, oh my God, your natural hair is gorgeous. Please don't wear it any other kind of way. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's just so beautiful. Oh my God, it's just beautiful, 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 right? Very acceptable, loved, what's the word? Coveted, all of that, right? In the Black community. If I take that same little hairdo, same little hairstyle, and I translate that and move that into the Caucasian community, it's going to be received a little different. They're going to be like, I don't really know how to take that. It's a little different. What, you know, is she trying to be, you know, am I supposed to be offensive? Should she, you know, change her hair? You know, am I walking on eggshells type of thing, right? So yes, it does change from situation to situation. And that's why I have spoken about developing your personality. That's why I've spoken about being a chameleon and knowing your audience, because it does change from situation to situation. Absolutely. So good question. Very good question. Heather M deleted her question. I was about to, oh, here it is. Mickey, is beauty defined by face or body in general? Which is better to focus on? I would say the most important, and this is difficult, because you can have a pretty face and be busted. Like Lizzo, she got the cutest little fat baby cheeks. She's so cute. She's very cute in the face. Compared to Meg the Stallion. Meg the Stallion is not cute in the face. She got a long, like, Fraggle Rock kind of nose. Her face isn't as cute or pretty as Lizzo's. Lizzo's has a beautiful face, but that body, got to go. Her body takes her completely out of anything. Her body is just like, hell no, right? Meg's body helps her be forgiving. Helps her be forgiven as far as beauty is concerned. You can have a banging body and an all right kind of face and still be okay. But if your body is jacked up, no. Meg is cute to y'all. Megan Thee Stallion is not cute. She's not cute. Compared to Lizzo, I'm talking about in her face right here. In her face. Her face is not cute. I'm sorry. It's just, I mean, yeah, whatever. Still, she's like regular, whatever. If Lizzo lost a lot of weight, she would kill Meg Thee Stallion 100 times over. She would kill her. Her confidence is way, anyway, we could argue about that all day. It's my opinion, my channel, whatever. But she's not, Lizzo's body is just what takes her out of the running, you know. And yes, Lizzo will eventually lose weight because she can't get far with her body like that. And it's sad. And that is not the way that it should be. I don't feel like it should be that way, but it is. And we have to deal with that reality as women. So there you go. Hey, Foo. Yeah. Adele, I was just about to say that. Adele did the same thing. Adele can sing circles around a whole lot of these people out here. Adele sings better than Beyonce. Hello. Adele is a much stronger singer. She can sing circles around Beyonce. But she can't go to the same places as Beyonce can go to because Beyonce is like this. Beyonce is a good entertainer. Beyonce can move and gyrate and do a whole bunch of stuff that Adele couldn't do before. Same thing, you know. That's a good example. Hey, good job, Michaela. How can we inject our personality into the sexy look without going out the norm, Mickey? How not to get carried away? Why not get carried away? Why not get carried away? What's wrong with being carried away? New too. If you have a question, put your question in the chat. Don't say I have a question, because why not get carried away? It takes audacity to get carried away. This is all the way carried away. Do you hear me? This right here, this whole little thing right here is all the way carried away. It's carried away. In terms of our own personality, you have defined your personality as what it is. You can totally change your personality. You can be somber in 1 minute and then totally switch to be something totally different. You can be an extrovert today and be an introvert tomorrow. You can literally change who you are. You can literally change who you are. So your personality is not set in stone. So I don't want to hear, well, that's just my personality, because that's not. You can change who you want to be. If you want to call that normal for you, then that's fine. But that doesn't have to be what's normal for you. You have a question, why do I think Rihanna is coveted and has the ability to be audacious? Because she's sexy. That's a question that goes without saying. Why does Rihanna have the right to be audacious? Because she's gorgeous. Because she's pretty. That's a real commonsensical answer. You know, she's just alluring and attractive, you know. You used to weigh 230 pounds and men didn't find you attractive. You lost the weight and now you are 120 pounds. This girl lost 100 and you lost a lot of weight, over 100 pounds, 110 pounds. That's a whole lot, you know. Personality is developed in childhood, but character is developed through habits. You can change your personality. I change my personality all the time. I can be very somber when I come on here. I can be very nice if I want to be. Like, okay, y'all know my energy is normally like this, right? And I'm always talking. Watch me change my personality in 1 second, and I'm going to prove your point wrong. So who has a question? Anybody have a question? I think that is more adjusting to different situations, not changing who you are as a person. Okay, we can agree to disagree. Is there such thing as sexy hippie look? I like that mellow look. Or would you advise to look sexy like you? Well, men don't like a mellow look. They don't. If you never want to be attractive, then you can walk out and look basic. But if you want to be attractive, you should be attractive. That it I don't want you to emulate me because I'm not emulatable. There is only one me. So would I want you to be like me? Absolutely not, because you probably shouldn't. You should try to be as attractive as you can be. There's only one me. See how the tone totally changed? Let's keep it right here, shall we? Mickey, do you think Lizzo truly wants to lose weight or is acting otherwise for the public? So I think that Lizzo is a character. She has gotten rich off of a character. She likes to laugh at herself before other people get a chance to laugh at her because she knows she's the laughing stock of the whole world at this point. I mean, when you are, 300-400 pounds and you wear a bikini, like, she knows people are laughing at her. So she's developed this persona to probably cope because she does want to check and she does want to, continue to be famous. So she had to adapt. If I can't beat them, join them. So I'm going to make fun of myself, and it won't matter if people make fun of me. So that's what I think about Lizzo. I really don't know what her real personality is. So there you go. I know a lot of you feel like Meg the Stallion is pretty. I don't. It's my channel, and I don't care. Want to keep this energy? Sure. Can you give tips on social climbing and networking for marriage-minded women? So, Lavender Rose. Biting my tongue. Because I'm going to keep this same energy. Since people don't believe that you can just switch your personality, I've totally switched my personality. Right? Right. Just for this whole little whatever. So she would want to know. So first of all, I wrote a book about social climbing, and you can purchase that if somebody would care to drop the link, but you can purchase that, the, what is it? The Guide to the Gold Digger. That's the book where I talk about social climbing. Every woman is marriage minded. Every woman is marriage minded. And it's a little shady of you to say something like that because your statement implies that I wouldn't be a marriage minded woman, even though I have multiple rings for multiple things. Hello, somebody. So your statement implies that I'm not marriage minded, right? So since I'm marriage minded, I don't want to be a sugar baby or I don't want to use men. I just want to, tell me how I can social climb if I want a husband. Well, buy my book. It's like 11 bucks, 20 bucks, I don't know. I don't even know how much it is. Buy my book. That was a very audacious statement. There you go. Okay, somebody else had a question. Sorry. Bye-bye. Bye. See ya. I never told this guy my real name, Mickey, and accidentally spilled it out, and he got suspicious and kind of went quiet. Is that good, bad, or should we say our real name? So Lula, most of the guys I date don't know my real name, and they never will. Why? I'm not going to marry any of them. You need to know my real name if we're going to be married. You know, just because we're going to go to the courthouse, there's a whole lot of legalities that come with a marriage. But if we're just dating, I don't care. That's why I tell you to have multiple men, because if you have multiple men, ooh, 777 of us, welcome. That's why if you have multiple men, then you won't have to worry about, oh, he found me out. Oh, this is my fake name. It does. Okay, you accidentally said it. Good. So what? If you're dating 12 people, it won't matter if you got quiet. If you get too quiet, you can get up from the date and leave because it won't matter. Audacity. Audacity. Don't forget to like the video. Uh-oh. No! Oh yeah, there is the link. There's the link. Okay, so more questions. More questions. More questions. Y'all laughing. Don't be laughing. So Audacity, the audacity of a woman. I feel like people are, what? Hold on. What it says, I was sleeping around with an artist. He gave me a couple of expensive gifts, but then he started being exposed on the blogs for cheating on his baby mama. I didn't want to get caught up in the drama. Help. So why do you care? Why do you care what is going on with his baby mama? What goes on with his baby mama really doesn't have a whole lot to do with you. I mean, truth be told, like, his situation is not, shouldn't really hold that much weight in your life. She's just a baby mama, so she's in the same position, predicament, whatever that you're in. So I really wouldn't take I wouldn't really take too seriously what happens to him in a blog or something like that, because that's not your issue. I mean, what are you afraid, like she's going to fight you? Do you feel like she's going, I mean, what do you I'm trying to figure out what's the big deal. Just saying. Thank you, Raina. Thank you, Raina. Thank you, Raina. So, yeah, you caught me on live. Raina says, lovely, wise, funny, down to earth. Thank you for the audacity to be you, Mickey. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Miss Raina. I appreciate that. Don't forget to like the video. Yes. It does take a lot of audacity. It takes a lot of audacity to do something like this and believe that people are going to watch you just to watch you, But I think I think I'm a big girl and can handle it. I'm dating a guy and he's clingy and seems desperate, willing to do whatever I say. He's not feeding my mind. So he's not feeding my mind though. What do you think I should do? Get some girlfriends, baby. Man is not supposed to feed your mind. You don't have a whole lot in common with him. So why would you have the expectation that he should feed your mind? You should get more hobbies. You should entertain yourself, because I don't want to have that in common with a man. I don't. I feel like he should have his own hobbies and I should have mine. Just saying. Yay! Oh, thank you, Nima. What is it? Hold on. Nima she says, thanks for all you do. Keep being unapologetically you. Thank you. Thank you so much for that donation. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you guys for appreciating that. Let me text my children and tell them if they don't want to go to bed immediately that they should probably be quiet. Well, mommy duty's calling. I don't want to have to get up for my video, but text message, just one moment. Sorry, distracting a little bit. Thank you, Miss Nima, though. Thank you. Don't forget to like the video, yes. Heather M, Pastor, did you see I dipped out? I'm back. Okay, you're back. Let's see. Okay, so here's another question. I've been dating a married man for a while, but since I haven't been able to see him during quarantine, we haven't really talked much. Should I continue to talk to him after the quarantine? Yeah. Did you expect him to move in with you? Did you expect him to move in with you instead of his wife? Instead of his whole wife, you expected this man to move in with you? Like, what could have possibly been the outcome other than what you have now? I don't understand. So, sorry. He's married, but yeah, still talk to him after the quarantine. I would. Heather M, let's get to your question. Heather M says, Mickey, can you categorize beauty, pretty, cute, sexy, and attractive so we understand better what to aim for? No, I can't, Heather, because that's relative. All of those things are relative. You know what sexy is. Sexy means you evoke sexual thoughts in me. That's what sexy is, okay? Cute is like a little kid. I mean, you know, it depends. It all depends. All of that is relative, and that's a matter of opinion. So that's kind of hard. Maybe we can break it down one day, but that's a whole video, Miss Heather. But everybody knows sexy. You know sexy when you see it. I'm sorry, you know sexy. That's undeniable. How does one heal insecurities and past traumas? You should, at this point, they're doing a lot of online therapy because people are losing their shit. Being cooped up in the house and stuff, everybody's having to deal with their own thoughts and process through their own junk. So there's lots of online therapy that you can participate in at this point, and that's what you should do. You know, that's the only way I would think would be an effective way to deal with past trauma. You don't just pretend like it doesn't exist. Pretend like all the trauma that happened, the people died, you killed them. You know, there's a bunch of different ways. Have a funeral for all the people in your head. Murder them in your head. You know, there's lots of stuff you can do. But the best bet is to go to therapy. Just saying. So there you go. Do you mean audacity of a woman as how dare we not want to work 50-50 and chase? So Miss Lula, we went over audacity in the beginning of the video. But some people would say that is audacious of women to want that. I say that people who feel like women should be 50-50 and we should go to work just like men, and it's audacious of us to feel like we shouldn't. I say that gender roles are there for a reason. I am a woman and I am built the way that I'm built for a reason, and he is a man and he is built the way he is built for a reason. I feel like even in same-sex relationships, there is still a feminine and a masculine. You cannot get over that. You cannot get over the fact that there is a feminine and a masculine energy, even in same-sex relationships. So is it audacious of me to feel like as a woman I have certain roles? No. I don't think it is. I think it's a natural way of being. It is naturally, it's natural for a woman to be audacious and to, in the way that we think as far as staying home. Just saying. Somebody said, y'all must think y'all have golden PP. How can a woman be audacious in business meeting? Whoop! Surprise, surprise. Hey, boys. What are we talking about today? How much money are we going to make? Did you close your deal, Jack? Hey, Jack. Did you close your deal? Did you bring Mom some money? Did you? How much did you make for me today? You boys are going to be my hoes. Girl, they love it. Oh, sorry. That was Michaela. We're supposed to be here. I told you guys we're going to stay here because I'm changing my personality. But that's how you be audacious. You use that feminine energy to the max. You bring them boys to their knees. Show up with a little nip slip, and they can't take it. They cannot take it. It's audacious of you as a woman to be that way. It just is what it is, you know? And I do it all the time. I do it all the time. You boys are going to be my hoes. Go give me my money. And they like, yes, ma'am. Hips and lips and nips. Hips and lips and nips. If you put some nips with them hips and lips, more money, more money, more money, more money. Why do you think strippers make more than nurses? Strippers make more in a day than a nurse will ever make. Why do you think that is? Why do you think that is? Wonder why. Just saying. Just saying. Oh, Mr. Derek is in the chat. Hey, Big Daddy. I love when the boys come to play. Hey. No, stop. But seriously, though. Seriously. I'll make all my money off of my feminine charm. I do too. That's how I became a successful real estate investor. I know it is. I have made a lot of money. A lot of money. A lot of money in real estate. I went from being a medical professional, no knowledge of real estate, I didn't know nothing about real estate, to creating and building a very substantial empire for myself with real estate. How do you think that is? It ain't because I was just paying so much attention. I wasn't paying so much attention in all them damn classes. I was like, look, who can I, let me see. Hey, you look like you can help me. I'm having so much trouble in this class. I really don't know if I'm ever going to be successful. Can you help me? I just need a little help. Or maybe I need a big help. Do you think I can get a big help from you? Do you think you can help me in a big way? Because I need a big help. Not just a little, I need some big help. Girl, what? Yeah. I always use femininity everywhere I go. If I'm at Walmart, I'm getting somebody to help me do something. If I'm in line somewhere, if I'm at the school, if I'm everywhere. 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 It works for me. Just saying. Oh, your husband walked in? AC333? Okay, questions. Go ahead. Oh my God, my husband just heard that and said, oh, that makes sense. He's nosy always. I'm telling you, her husband always listening to me. When I be on IG, I met him the other day. Isn't that cool? I love how the internet is. You can meet people and see into their lives and stuff. Tell them, hey, from Michaela. I'm doing God's work. Yes. Oh, Shanda. I do this and my friend says I'm looking for a handout. Damn right. My hand is always out. Why wouldn't you? If I'm the receiver as the woman, my hand is always out because I need you to put something in it. You want to put something somewhere else, don't you? You want to put something in my something, don't you? So since you want to put something in my something, you need to put something in my hand. Of course I got my hand out because he want me to have my legs out. If you want my everything else, then you have to, you know, just saying. Just saying. Do what makes sense though. Do what makes sense for you. Women are so focused on trying to be masculine, they forget their natural role. Yes, if you want to know how to be feminine, and be audacious as a woman, let's get back to the subject. The audacity of a woman. Do you want a great example of the audacity of a woman? Raise your hand if you want a good example of the audacity of a woman. Who wants it? Who want it? Yep. Everybody. I look even younger. Thank you. Okay. Find a 7-year-old girl, or maybe a 5-year-old little girl. Find you a 5-year-old little girl somewhere. And they are the prime examples of the audacity of a woman. A 5-year-old, 5, 7, somewhere in there. They don't want to touch nothing. They don't want to, they want you to do their hair. They have to have they love makeup and dressing up. They love, they are very, very, very tapped in to the feminine energy because it's totally untainted. Hopefully, Lord bless them. I know that there's other circumstances where they're not, but most 5-year-old little girls will show you exactly what a woman is about. You have to do her hair. She has to have her nails done. She wants her little dress on. She's playing with her babies. She's, wants you to help her. She doesn't want to open her juice. She doesn't want to, any of that. So little girls are the personification of supreme femininity. You want to know how to be a woman? Emulate a little girl. I'm too short. Can you help me? Can you help me open my juice? Oh my God, it's squirted on me. Oh, my juice. Can you get me some water? I need to wet my whistle. I'm thirsty. I need some water. Can you help me with some water? Maybe a little water? No? Okay. 5-year-old little girl. Oh, I wonder what that color lipstick would look like on your... Oops. What do I suggest? Okay. That one. What do you suggest to tap into femininity with a flat chest? It affects me since adolescence, and I beat myself up. Every female in my family is curvy except me, but I'm afraid of breast implant illness. Girl, in 2020, you want to be ugly or you want to be cute? If you feel like you're ugly with a flat chest, go get some boobs. That's the only way to combat that. If you feel like you need more boobs, go get more boobs. If you're afraid of breast implant illness, don't get breast implants because you'll probably get it just because you're afraid of it. If you feel like it's a hindrance to you, then do something about it, but don't complain. Don't forget to like the video, guys. Just saying. Hold on, somebody had a question. I'm sorry. Somebody put it in the comments. I hate when I watch YouTube and then the people try to read the comments. Like, why don't you just give us the material we came here for? Nobody wants to see you read the comments. And I'm like, it's interactive, dummy. I'm supposed to read the comments. Anyway, by chance, would you make another business video? I think there was a post about when you make more money, you don't need to be a good saver. Is that really true? Yes, I don't save. I could make another video, but for what? I will. As soon as I get back in the mood, make it happen, I will. As soon as I get back in the mood to make another business video, I will. But I have to be in the mood because I hate to feel like my time is wasted and things like that. But you don't have to be a good saver. If you get money every day, you don't have to save. Why do I have to save when, okay, I spent $1,000 today, but I made $1,300? I don't have to save. I'm gonna make 1,000 more tomorrow. Gonna make 2,000 the next day. Gonna make 30,000 the next day. Gonna make 40,000. You don't have to save when you make money. So yeah, is it true? Heck yeah, I don't save. Never have saved. I've been broke, dead, poor, broke, and I've been all right. I think it's better on this side of it, just saying. How do you turn on your feminine charm? I am not afraid of men or assault, but that's not it. Oh, but I get a little apprehensive. Again, look at a 5-year-old girl. How do you turn on your charm? Look at a 5-year-old girl. How do they do it? How do they do it? How do they do it? Just saying. What should my conversation be like with your SD on the phone? I can be so deep. Don't be so deep. You need to know that most people don't care about you. You need to know that most people don't care about you. That's how you are a good conversationalist. You become a good conversationalist when you understand that most conversations you have are not about you. Most people, when they initiate a conversation with you, it's because they want to tell you something. They don't care what you want to say. They don't care what you want to hear. They don't care what your thoughts are. You tell them your knee hurt. Oh, when I was in the 3rd grade, my knee hurt. You know, nobody cares about what you have to say. So, especially a man. I hate to tell you that, but they don't. So, since you can't really control whether or not he's listening or whether or not he's taking in what you're saying, there's no need to be that deep. If you want to be deep and taken seriously, you need to get you some girlfriends, and then that's likely to happen. But until then, it probably won't. You know? Yeah. Speak less and giggle. Absolutely. Absolutely. The irony, when you get quiet and listen to them without interruption, some seem to take mild umbrage to your silence. What the hell? There go Wanda. Lord, let's Google. Let's Google. Wanda's back. Umbrage. I have never even heard of that. What the hell is umbrage? Offense? If they are offended by your silence, it's because they think of you as an equal. If you're thought of as an equal to a man, it's most likely that he's not attracted to you. If you are a beautiful woman, nobody cares what you have to say. They don't. They don't. I have said this so many times. Wanda is very astute and very learned. Wanda is one of the ladies in our chat who you see, she speak words and we like, what? What'd you say, Wanda? Nobody cares about that though. No one, not a man alive cares about that. Especially if you walk in like this. I need help. I need some help. They don't care. They don't. I love Miss Wanda. I love it because she keep me on my toes, honey. She be having me like, oh my God. Oh, I know. RV Lee has not. I don't know. RV might got a man, girl. I ain't seen RV. We haven't seen RV Lee. But you know what I'm saying? When you walk in like that, they don't care if you talk or not. They really don't. They're like, see this? Jiggle in your wiggle. Jiggle in your wiggle. Did y'all see somebody change their name to Jiggle in your wiggle? Jiggle in your wiggle. Jiggle in your wiggle. It ain't cold in here. That's just me. Nope. It's just me. Nope. Men actually fall in love. People think you like them when you don't talk. People think you like them when you don't talk. I have been on dates and been like, oh my God. They're like, oh my God, you are the best thing that ever happened to me. Oh, I've never met a woman like you. And I didn't say a word. I'm like, wow, that's awesome. Thanks. Thanks. Do I always use the baby voice with my fiance? No. Nope. Do I still stand by if you like him, leave him alone? Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. I do. So there you go. So having good conversation skills is a problem? Yeah. Talk to your girlfriends. Why do you feel the need to talk to a man about anything? I don't want to talk to men about stuff. They don't even like what I like. You want to you want me, let's talk about makeup. Come on. So this is my favorite lipstick right here. This is my favorite lipstick. They don't care. I feel weird talking to a man about stuff I like. That's weird. Y'all don't feel odd doing that? I feel weird having conversations with men about the stuff I like. And I don't want him to talk to me about his stuff. I don't care about sports. I don't care about the draft. Let's talk about the draft, shall we? The audacity of women. Let's talk about the NFL draft. CeeDee Lamb. Who knows CeeDee Lamb? One time for that OU, yes. Oh, the Sooners. Anyway, back to the Sooners. Or back to the video. Did y'all see CeeDee Lamb's girlfriend? This boy is involved, participating, living the biggest freaking day of his natural life. He is having the biggest day of his life, getting drafted in the first round, no doubt, to a National Football League team, the Dallas Cowboys. I am now a Dallas Cowboy fan. Ooh. But anyway, he was sitting there with his little jump off, whatever. Yeah. He was sitting there. This is for all the football heads. I'm speaking about college football at this point. There's this thing called a draft. See what I'm saying? You see why I don't want to have to talk to men about stuff, because this is what men relate to? Yeah. Anyway, so CeeDee Lamb was sitting there beside his little girlfriend or whatever. Not even going to take her when he go to the league. She just here for right now. It's cool. She cute. She the one been jumping on the PP. Whatever. So she was there with his whole entire family. So he's sitting there and he's scrolling on one phone. He had a phone on his lap and she tried to grab his phone and he said, oh, he said something to her under his breath like, girl, you must be lying, right? You must be lying. And I was like, oh my God, she totally embarrassed herself. And she was like, what? And of course we couldn't hear because it was muted or whatever, and you couldn't really hear what was going on, but he totally dissed this girl, right? The audacity. Why are you concerned with who is calling him, baby? You drop your bag. Now she's the laughing stock of the whole internet. Because you just got dissed by your boyfriend. He's definitely going to leave you now. That was audacious. You know what she should have done? She should have sat beside him. That speaks more than all of these other chicks that's calling on the phone. If it's somebody calling on the phone, don't you know you're in a better position by sitting beside him? But you young, stupid. She ain't got no mama to tell her. Number one, why are you even there, baby? Why are you even there? I know my role. I ain't got to be sitting all up under him. Run me my coin. He would have already been in CASHAPP me because I would have cried and said, oh, I can't make it. Oh, I'm so hurt and this and that. I would have already got my little check. I don't have to sit beside him. She worried about the wrong thing. Who calling him on the phone? No strategy at all. Then, I don't even know this other little boy. Let me see. NFL draft. Girlfriend. What's the other boy's name? His other, he was dark as night. We're going to call him Midnight till I find his name. He going to be Midnight. Who know the, yeah, with the girl on his lap. Who know the one with the girl on his lap? What's his name? He going to be Midnight until what's his name? Hold on, I'm pulling it up. Isaiah, there you go. Isaiah Wilson. Isaiah Wilson. I don't know where he from. I don't know what college. I never heard of the boy a day in my life. My son know him, whatever. So Isaiah, that ain't a black man name. Isaiah was crying. He crying. Oh, he's so happy he going to the league. He bust out crying. Do you know that midnight, when I tell you this boy was this color, that boy was this color right here. Hold on, because I don't want the YouTube gods to come get me. He was very melanated. He had a non-melanated, fluorescent young lady on his lap. And then his very highly melanated mother, as he was crying and accepting his little pick from the draft, and she all in the camera like this. The mama was like, your damn ass. His mama came over there like this one right here, and was, you know, at first, okay, let me, y'all want me to interact it? So I'm fluorescent. I'm fluorescent. So I'm on my book. Oh, it's okay, baby. It's okay. You know, she doing all this flipping hair. Don't you know her mama, like, first she pulled her. She tried to a little bit. She pushed her like with a finger. Girl, then her mama grabbed her and said, and just yanked the girl off the boy's lap on national TV. And I was like, as if to say, girl, this is not your check. This is not your check. No, ma'am. Oh, God. I was weak. I was so weak laughing at that little girl because I was like, wow, are you kidding me? Mama was like, no, we're not doing that. The audacity. In this Me Too era, he'd be a fool to allow Becky's that close, even on camera. She can later claim that he did something, lose all his fortune, okay. But anyway, audacity, the caucasity. Somebody said the caucasity. Antonia, we're not going there. But the thing about it is, both of these girls had audacity. They had audacity because, number one, baby, he might be crying. She could have slid her hand on his, you know, put her hand on his hand and kind of patted him. She saw he was having a moment. You didn't have to jump all in the boy's lap and then get all in the camera like, see, I'm his woman. He's my man. Don't nobody care. Nobody cares. No one cares. Like, girl, you not even gonna be around. Clearly, mama don't like you no way. So since the mama don't like you anyway, you're probably not even gonna be around for that long. Like, I mean, I guess she felt like, oh, I held him down. Maybe she helped him cheat on some tests or something. I don't know. But she had a whole lot of audacity sitting up on that man. Y'all, come on with the racial stuff now. Come on now. But anyway, she didn't have audacity because she was white and he was black. Take race out of it. We're not going to make this about race. She had the audacity to sit on his lap as he is being drafted to the National Football League. Like, this is not your moment. That's like somebody coming into my YouTube video and like, well, let me just say what I got to say. You can't do that. You're not going to usurp my moment. That's audacity in the wrong way. Both of them had audacity in totally the wrong ways. And it was like, really? Yeah. She's pretty much done at this point. And so I guess she felt like she was securing her position, but I don't think that's the case. Bezos. Do you think you can train or influence a 26-year-old man to be a provider and the man you want him to be with traditional gender roles, or is it a lost cause to move on? He pursues me to the fullest, but naive. Oh, international money. Thank you for that international money. Yay, Miss Maya. That is the originator of the International Money song. Thank you, Miss Maya. Thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. So the question, do you think that you can train a 26-year-old man? No, never. You cannot train a man. If he's a man and his mom did not raise him properly, then that is not your responsibility and you should not be trying to raise a man. A man is responsible for his own lot in life, for his own path. So that is not something that you should take on as your responsibility. I wouldn't say he's a lost cause, but why are you trying to train a man? Like, what do you get out of training him? Like, men aren't pets, men are people, you know? So if he is, you have to accept men for who they are. If he is this way and you can accept him, great. If he's a different way and that's unacceptable to you, then that should be great as well, right? If your boyfriend was just awarded something great like the NFL draft, what would I have done? I just said, I would not even be there. That's not my moment. I wouldn't be there. First of all, you're my boyfriend. I would be with my other boyfriend watching you. I would have already had our conversation about what we're going to be doing. You know, oh, I'm so happy. I'm so proud of you. CD and Isaiah, oh, I'm so proud of you. I wish I could be there. Oh, I miss you. I'll be texting him little motivators. Hey. As I'm sitting there with my other boyfriend. What you mean? I would be watching him with my other boyfriend and sending him little motivators and probably have already cried about it together, already motivated him to cash at me what he gonna do. And that's it. I'm not gonna be there though, because if I was that age, when I was that age, I was, you know, okay, yeah, they want to be in love and they feel like they secured the bag, but if I was her mom, I would not let that happen. If I was her mom, why are you even over there with them people? Why are you worrying about what he doing? Yeah, you his girlfriend now, but look, if you have not been proposed to, if you don't have a ring or something like that, then yes, you're embarrassing yourself. So I would not have done that at all. He ain't in the league yet. He could get in a car accident. That boy can get in a car accident next week and not even make it to the league. Do you know that happens? You could tear your ACL and not make it. Come on. I wouldn't be there. I would not be there at all. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. If I was her mom, she wouldn't be there. Sorry. He's going to be pictured with a city girl. Why are you worried about who can twerk, Kadeen? Don't get yourself blocked, Mr. or Mrs. Dixon. We've got a bot. Who can twerk? You twerk. No, you have to be there. You didn't have to be in the camera. No, I wouldn't have to be there for what? For what? I wouldn't be that tied to no little boy at that age anyway. I wouldn't have to be there. I wouldn't have to be there at all. For what? Me being there isn't going to prove anything. It's embarrassing. Why are you trying to be in the picture anyway? Let his mama and his daddy be there. You're not even a part of that. It's not like he's going to marry you, girl. He can be on the roster, but if you're ever curious as what? Know that Aries men, I'm talking about zodiacs again. Yeah. So yeah, and just like CD Lamb, like somebody said, he got a whole bunch of texts from other girls. Miss Antonia wants to know, are we online dating at this time? So I did this video just recently, and this video is entitled, what is this video entitled that I did recently? Who knows? Wake up call for 2020. I did that. That's where that's where I was talking about the normalcy. I also did the video entitled long distance relationships, the new norm. I did that video discussing whether or not to date during this time. Do I think online dating is okay? I feel like online relationships and long distance relationships are okay while we are dealing with a pandemic. Do I feel like it's okay after this is all over? No, I do not. I don't. There you go. Where? Michaela, if you want me to go, I will. What? If I want you to go, I will gracefully exit. No, Becca T, don't lose it. Hold your own as I'll hold mine. The chat box is here for us to share, not necessarily always agree. What in the world is going on in the chat, Becca? I love you, but you will make me lose it. Becca, chill out, Becca. This is somebody on the internet. What are y'all doing? Well, shit, what are y'all doing? Like that man say on, what's the name? On Instagram. What is y'all arguing about? Wanda, I do not want you to leave, Wanda. You are always welcome here. Always. And Becca, you're always welcome here. Y'all don't be arguing. You ain't got to leave. What the hell? I said one sentence, y'all. Well, I mean, I don't know. She said she want to gracefully leave. Don't nobody have to leave. Y'all are both welcome. Anyway, a virtual stranger should be able to push the buttons like that. Yeah. When somebody makes you lose, we've been in the house a long time. We've been in the house a long time. Everybody been cooped up. Everybody y'all can say what y'all want to say. Let's talk and let's have fun, y'all. Get along, play nice. Miss Maria, thank you. She says, Mickey, I don't even have a question. I've seen so many of your videos. I already know how you respond. Love you. Thank you, Maria. Well, thank you for that. 555, 555. There was just 555 in the chat. Yay. So anyway, okay. We'll go. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for being in the chat. Thank you guys for your comments and helping me get through this video. I appreciate your attention. I appreciate your attentiveness. And thank you guys for just for being here today with me. Thank you. When is the virginity video coming? So I do videos when I get in the mood. I'm not in the mood to talk to a bunch of virgins. Virgin women are a little different. They require a whole lot. They don't understand a whole lot. It's a whole lot that goes into talking to women who are virgins and who haven't really experienced men, and you know, so I have to get in the mood for that. Got to get my mind right. So yeah, that's where we are with that. Nobody's gonna watch a virgin video because nobody's a virgin. So I like to do videos where there are probably gonna be ratings. And to be quite frank, nobody's gonna watch that video because nobody's a virgin. If they do, they're probably gonna watch it to laugh at you. So yeah, we've kind of all walked down that road before, and I think we're pretty done with that. Y'all, we almost have 36,000. We are at 35,936 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for sharing the videos and liking and being here as much as you have. I appreciate you guys. I really, really do. Keep me in your thoughts. Keep me in your thoughts. My family is enduring a very difficult time right now. And so just keep me in your thoughts. Send me good thoughts and feelings. And I appreciate you guys for sending me stuff to make me laugh and keeping me in high spirits. I had a little moment on IG earlier today, but I appreciate everybody that was there to support and everybody who sends, their condolences to me. I appreciate you guys for helping me through that. So once again, I'm Michaela Pink, and that's what I think.